Hello there, beautiful people of the internet. We are back with a new video, this time featuring the Montana. We crashed the ship after the last video. So, therefore, we will have a look at it. A ship I don't play on a regular base, just because I think it's quite mediocre nowadays. But we will still see how much value we get out of this ship. The special feature from Montana is a semi-super heal, I would say. We healed back 24,600 HP, which is massive. It's a lot of HP we can heal back with these heals. Therefore, something worth taking a look at, and that's basically everything that Montana gets. The guns are quite mediocre as well. You have 406mm, therefore no 30mm overmatch, which is quite rough, but you still have enough overmatch for most cruisers that only get below 30mm of armament. So therefore, Montana is still viable into cruisers. We suffer heavily from the newest addition into the game. Our concealment is very mediocre at best as well. I'm not sure how many BBs are out there with worse concealment, probably Kurfirs and Poison, and that's about it. It's very trash. Even if you spec everything into the concealment, you will still be running around with 14 kilometers of concealment, which is quite a tragedy indeed. So, nah, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth speccing into the concealment, in my opinion. At least not for random battles. And, I mean, let's face it, you will never play the ship in any competitive sort of environment anyways. So, yeah. Besides maybe Vox Classics or something like this. So, generally speaking, what we are trying here is to sit in a kiting position and just tank a lot of damage. And that's basically it. And that's what we are trying to achieve here for the most part. Let's see if we can maybe get a good chunk into this man. 11k, that's something. There's no Y pushing for this island, which might be a bit annoying. We will get into the plating of Montana later on. It's also quite interesting in my opinion. You could call it somewhat a special feature from this ship. Just try to drop that general direction there. Right. Rubber's already up glitching into the border. GG's. And our submarine dived, so we can't see anything. That's great. Well, we still managed to get something like 10k into that man. Which is cool, which is cool. I mean, it looks like the submarine is committing into more of the middle, so we can maybe, just maybe push up a little bit further here. Let's try to get a shot there. Maybe if we hit it, it would be very nice damage. I was not sure how fast he was going, yeah, and we only hit 2 shells. Bro, did we just hit 2 shells for 1k total damage? That's incredible. Well, let's see, I think that Vogon also repaired, so we will get one more HG salvo into him and then return into the middle. Alright, let's turn back into the middle. Load AP. Yeah. Well, only 1 shell hit and no fire, so... And he accelerated. Alright, let's get back into the middle here. Vermont shutters, interesting. Interesting decision. I mean, he's flatlining right now, so... Might as well wanna take a shot at that. Oh, Bremen is sitting on an island? I don't know. That's a viable call to be made here. Of course, that makes him basically completely useless. He can't even shoot, really, so... It's quite questionable. Okay, income is broadside there as well. Or Bremen could use Hydro, but he instead doesn't, and lets us just walk into the torps, I suppose. Man. He's turning out. We will turn out as well, even if that means getting kicked in the head by the income. Yeah, there are the torps. And our fucking Bremen is still not hydroing? Like, bro. They are literally tops passing here. Like, don't you think it's about time to use hydro now? Like, but we still managed to eat one, that's incredible. I think more shells won't even reach that in time. No, they will, actually. Only 2 shell hits though. It's a bit tragic, not gonna lie. That's how I probably gonna turn out. Oh, okay, at least that man dies, so that's something. That's indeed something. Get a couple more full pens into that one. We could try to cruise shot this other bed there on the island. I don't know if it's really necessary. Still gonna do it though. I know it's not going forward. Wow, what the hell? Great gameplay we can witness here. Truly great gameplay. Alright, let's turn back in. I mean, the game only lasted 6 minutes and I feel like it will be over quite fast. But I mean, let's not judge too fast. Maybe we can still get a lot of value out of this game. Even though their VVs are just perma-kiting in base. Which makes this entire thing a little bit more tricky. Could probably switch to the HG soon enough. But the issue is we don't have consistent spots on these ships. So even if we lay a fire and they repair, there's no way that we can get the follow-up fire if they are not dumb enough to shoot at us, so... We're still gonna try though, we're still gonna try. We should use one of our heals just because we have so many left and didn't use a single one so far, so... Might as well, might as well. And that man is turning out again. Bro, these people are so garbage, it's incredible. They just lose this game on purpose. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Not gonna lie, boys. Perma-kiting a base won't win you this game. Ah, but maybe our Libertad will suicide in. We have control over literally 3 caps. And they are not planning on doing anything. Looking at the 10 line, bro, there were 2 a Goliath and a Z just sitting there. Quite questionable, not gonna lie. Quite questionable indeed. And they're even leading by points right now, because we are losing more ships than they do. It's a bit weird. Oh, boys, we got a fire. Isn't that incredible? I think that's pretty incredible. We are getting damage indeed. I mean, now AP would be great. But we're not gonna get the AP7 to broadside anyway, so might as well wanna shoot HG and get some confirmed damage into this dude. Maybe get the backfire, at least that's what we are hoping for here. Oh, wow! I don't know, did I misaim that so heavily? Maybe. I wouldn't say otherwise, to be honest. Like, could very much be that I just misaimed. Oh wow, and our entire team is throwing themselves into these ships. That's great. That's pretty great. Alright, we got a fire there. Not sure if it's perma though. Hopefully it is. Let's see if we can get some juicy full pens into him. But you can see, man, Dispersion kinda tragic, not gonna lie. Like, what the fuck should I do with that type of dispersion? Not really a whole lot. We turn here into a more kiting position. I hope our Shimmer will survive this. I will try to get the cross shot on this Goliath maybe. Trying to... No, bro. He's going unspotted. No, bro. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, bro, and I could have killed that man. No problem. see. If he's not careful, he's just gonna be distracted by me, and I think he was not careful, I don't know. Depending on how much RNG we get. Bro, this is entire garbage, bro. He sits broadside in my face and I got 0 damage. That's so absurd for a Goliath. Not gonna lie, bro. What the fuck is happening here? Yeah, bro. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Well, that's a bit sus. Not gonna lie. It's a bit unfortunate, also. Oh, he's already there. Great. Was not really spotted, so he might get a good salvo into us now. Let's see. Well, we get absolutely nothing on him, obviously. As things should be, right? I mean, there's... we are just not allowed to get damage, I suppose. Oh yeah, the fucking Vermont on 22 kilometers is going at it again. Incredible. Incredible performance. Let's see if we can get... I don't think that this Aki will get the shot on me here. Should have probably waited for this Goliath, but I mean, nobody's saying that we will get anything on him anyways, right? So, I mean, we've seen it, bro. Just because he's broadside does not mean that we get damage. But I mean, now maybe that he's angled, maybe we can get some damage. I mean, he's not really angled, right? He's still fucking flat to me. I don't know, bro. Oh, God bless. We got some damage here. God bless, bro. Incredible. Try to get a good shell onto that one. Alright, we kind of misaimed that one. He could have been dead, but I think he's gonna die no matter what, so should be fine. We should re-engage, the Aki as turned out. Our daring is just dying for free. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like, why the fuck would we go for this, bro? We kill him anyways. Like, I don't know. No, bro. Our Shimmer could just shoot that man once and he would die. Oh, bro. Shimmer. You fucking Pepega, bro. How the hell do you not hit that one? Let's see. We can just try to get the C-cap behind their back, maybe? I don't know. Let's first see what we do on their Vermogus back in spawn. Some damage, some damage. Clearly we did something there. Just need to be careful here to not get topped out. That would be quite a tragedy. Right now they're winning, we need to block something. Oh, we need more kills, but I can't really charge in. Because we would risk to lose the entire game on purpose like that. Oh my god, bro. Never mind if Vermont is just suiciding in. I mean, that's great for us, I suppose. Well, our first salvo went into Narnia, so... I don't know what we shot there, but it was definitely not the Vermont. Alright, our Shimmer is giving us everything to suicide in. But at least you should spot the Torps, if that man threw Torps at us. Right now I don't believe, but maybe he did. Let's switch to the HG here. We keep the island between us and the Aki for now. Just because I'm not really too interested in dealing with the Aki yet. I might as well want to get another shot into this dude. Oh wow. We completely missed our shot there. That's great. Yeah, well, let's... Oh, he's getting spotted again. What? He shot, bro. Nah. We could have maybe gotten another shot here. I don't know, is that Aki gonna just broadside me, bro? That can't be right, right? It's not, he's gonna turn in for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. He turns in. Alright, we make a full turn here. Just so we are angled when we come around the corner and face this Aki. I think our Shimmer should just go for the C-cap here and win us the game, essentially. He does not seem to be that interested in winning us the game right now. Oh my god, bro. Is this heaven? Wow, wow, wow. We just be donating like this, right, Aki? That's one of the greatest examples on why these PPGers shouldn't have gotten their hands on these tier 10 Steel Fleet ships. Of course, they're too retarded to play them even. It's incredible how fucking terrible these Aki players and Hawaii players are. They just got them from these golden containers, and now they're just running around with them, clueless on what their ship actually does. Whatever. That's a pretty decent game with Montana, not gonna lie. I mean, I definitely did not expect that for our first game in this ship. 260k, pretty decent, pretty decent. I mean, obviously at the end, the fucking Aki donated himself to us, so that's great. 77k on him in total. A lot of damage on the BBs, but also some on the cruisers and some on the DD, so I think a pretty decent first game, not gonna lie. Pretty decent. Let's go over this deck. This is what we are running with, obviously. The damage control party is very important on these ships. Because you essentially get an upgraded damage control party stock without the upgrade. And with the upgrade, you get 30 seconds of consumable action time, which is incredible. These are the signals we are running. I don't know why we are running a secondary signal instead of this one. Obviously, you want to run this one instead of secondaries. I don't know why we have that on our Montana. Questionable decisions have been made. This is the build we are running. Pretty standard stuff, I think. A lot of people will probably play it with Concealment Expert. I just don't really like that. I think this one is the better build all around. So that's what we are running with. Basically maximizing for our heals. And also getting extra value out of Furious, because we can have like 1 to maybe 2 fires ticking on us, because we can heal back so much, right? It's a pretty similar concept to the Conqueror, where it also makes sense to run Furious. I think you can do the same thing on Montana as well, just because the fires that are ticking, you can just heal them back, and you get 5 heals stock with our captain build, and then you get an additional if you have 2 million potential, and you will never get maximum value out of these repair parties anyways, so using them to just basically heal fires and not repair the fires, and while the fires are running you get the 10% better reload. That's just very cool. That's just very cool, and that's what we are going for here, and that's all that has to be said about the build. Let's go into the next one. I mean, first game was already pretty decent for Montana standards. You're definitely not gonna get 260k on average base like an Irresistible or something like that. But it was pretty good. Bro, we have the same map again. Nah, bro. Nah. That's a bit boring, not gonna lie. But this time from a different spawn, at least something. Let's play in middle here. And see what we can do. Probably will be griefed by a submarine again, but let's see. I mean, last time we kind of griefed the submarine. We got 2 direct hits on him, which basically almost killed him. I don't know, or he was, I don't even remember if he was low before we hit our drops, but afterwards he was like on 1k HP or something. So, yeah, that man definitely suffered into us. And we are gonna go between the B and A side just for better crossfire. Middle essentially is great for crossfiring people, but Montana is not the most consistent ship in my opinion, so you sometimes get robbed, like we did on the first salvo on this Goliath. I think that should have been at least one Citadel. But maybe I'm tripping, and maybe, I don't know, Goliath magic armor works that way. I just feel like we got kinda shafted there, not gonna lie. Whatever. Let's go in between A and B. And see if we can get something juicy here. Or if we're just gonna get raped, of course. We're just being spotted permanently on our DDs are AFK. Could also be an option, not gonna lie. Also seems like a very enjoyable concept. The Mecklenburger. Our BBs are essentially abandoning the one line. It's an interesting decision, not gonna lie. This already is promising to be a great game if my BBs just don't give a fuck about crossfire and rather just run into the middle. That's very cool. That's very, very cool indeed. We are not spotted yet, which is surprising. But I think we want to turn out now. Don't want to grief it further. I guess the islands are just goated at this point. Turning circle, by the way, also quite terrible on Montana. But it's nothing special, right? A lot of BBs have terrible turning circles. Besides the new ones, obviously. The new ones need cruiser turning circles, like Libertad and shit. I'm a bit overestimating here, but it's pretty hilarious from time to time. We wait for this Schlieffen to turn out. Of course, he has to turn out eventually. And maybe we can get something juicy into him at that point. Oh, he's not turning out. Boys, can we like do damage on this dude? So he's forced to turn out. Alright, let's just send one salvo into him. If he does not want to turn out, he does not want to turn out. Oh, we missed our salvo completely, man. I was not paying attention that he slowed down. It's a bit unfortunate. Alright, we already have a double fire with 3 shell hits from that Thunderer. Very enjoyable. And the Schlieffen is just parking there. For no reason. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, bro, he's just dying for free, bro. He's dying for free instead of taking the one broadside shot from us. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, bro. Yeah, 5 overpens. GG's, bro. Yeah, great job. Good job, Schlieffen, bro. You are an absolute mongoloid, not gonna lie. Absolute mongoloid gaming there. Let's just see if we can get something there. But you see, we can heal a lot of the HG damage back. So we don't really need to be too worried about it. Ah, well, it's just turning in. Whatever, let's try to focus on the Colombo pushing in here. Should probably shoot HG. Out of this angle, we're not gonna get too much damage. Our submarine already died, so I'm expecting the enemy submarine to be absolutely griefing me in a matter of moments. The Zao cross shot would also be very juicy on the other side, not gonna lie. Bro. No sputting, bro. But maybe at least the Thunder and Pugon are forced to play the game and actually push in. Let's see, I mean, if that Zao just decides to turn it broad here, I think we might as well. Oh, no, he's turning, bro. What is... Can he fucking decide on what he wants to do, man? And our Hoffman is smoking, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Like, how the fuck are these people breathing and playing the game at the same time, bro? If they have a combined brain cell power of 2. Like, what the fuck, bro? And now he's leaving smoke. I hope that that Zao is gonna fuck that man over completely. And this man has a combined brain cell power of 2 as well, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? He's just driving out there. Oh wow, 3 overpens and 2. Yeah, that's great. I mean, they can just do it apparently. They can just do it. And just get away with it, apparently. But that's cool. That's very cool, bro. That's what I mean, bro. There's no consistency. Obviously, Hindenburg is a different story no matter what. Let's see what we can get here. What? 27k. That was pretty juicy, not gonna lie. We should probably turn out here at this point, though. He's gonna get a salvo into us, but I think that's still better. Oh, never mind. He's shooting the Kremlin. Not quite sure why he would do that. I'll just throw a couple of shells into him again. The submarine is still somewhere around here, so... I'm not exactly... wouldn't exactly be happy to play the outside flank here, so that's like not what we're gonna do. I mean, the game is over again, like crazy. Holy shit. Game just lasting 2 minutes, bro. GG. Okay, submarine is leaving apparently. Yeah, well, they're just getting zeroed at this point. It's a bit of a tragedy. Bit of a tragedy, not gonna lie. Could have probably just pushed in here at this point. Was a bit over careful. Wasn't necessary. Bro, is this out joking or something? Like, bro. He got so many free passes because of our Hoffman smoking up. Could have done something meaningful with his life, but... we just decided, well, it's time to completely throw away the HP pool. Respectable gameplay, bro. Well, right here you can see the suffering, man. We're not gonna do any damage on longer distances. It's very hard to even hit BBs with that kind of shell travel time. Their shots are pretty floaty, so it's a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. Let's see, maybe we can get something here. 2 full pens. GG's. We get another heal soon enough. Yeah, there's our 3rd heal. Well, well, well. Let's try to get maybe some citadels on this man. I know it's quite a lot to ask for. Oh yeah, it's a lot to ask for apparently, man. Because on Fundra's crazy armor scheme, we only get 1 ricochet. GG's. Well, it's a bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. It's a bit under... the ship is a bit underperforming here. I was not quite sure if we even got another heal. Probably not, but yeah, who knows. Wow, just dies. Well, this game is it's a bit sus, not gonna lie. The enemy's not really playing the game. They're just perma-kiting and losing this game on purpose, which is rather annoying to me. Well, but these games will happen to you in any ship. I mean, if we would have played Libertad, we could have maybe sent it in earlier, but... oh yeah. Ah, you see, the 406mm guns are lovely. They are just lovely, bro. I love them so much. No overmatch, bro. Which is nice, to be honest. I like that Montana, in that sense, is very balanced. Curcio will not punish most cruisers out of every angle. You need to actually have a good shot at them in order to do any damage whatsoever, so I really like that. The only issue really is that all the fucking other ships in this game get overmatched, so Montana just sits there, being absolutely useless compared to all the other BBs. And you're just questioning your sanity at some point when you shoot at cruisers broadsiding or angling up to you and you do 0 damage. Well, that's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. I mean, I'm thinking about doing another one, because this game was a tragedy all around. I mean, the enemy was just giga dog shit. Something I also wanted to show is we have the 32mm nose. Not really overmatchable by most BBs, only the ones that get 460mm of guns. And we have 36mm of deck, which also allows us to bounce some HE shells. Something that is really nice for surviving purposes. But obviously, if we have Thunderers, Conquerors just fapping at our ship, they will just full pen everything with HE and we just get absolutely raped. But yeah, what can you do, right? What can you do? So let's go for another one in Montana. Hopefully a more interesting game than the last one. Hopefully on a other map. Maybe we will finally see the promised map rotation. But maybe it's gonna be just... Oh my god, bro. We are just literally getting the worst maps. Not gonna lie. The only thing missing is probably Ocean for a ship without concealment. Great. Well, then I guess it's open water, kiting, and fapping with HE again. Of course, nobody can get close to caps because there are no fucking islands. She's good in map design, by the way. Very good map design. Let's see, let's see. Hopefully our Shimmer is not gonna die in the first 5 minutes. Because that would mean that we can actually do anything. But yeah, overall I think Montana is a greatly balanced ship. It's not overpowered, it's not completely weak. The only issue is that really every new ship that they implement is overpowered compared to Montana. Like, Montana doesn't get anything, any gimmick or any sort of these things to make it stand out or to actually compete with all the other tier 10 ship that they keep implementing. The only reason why we are doing solid in Montana right now, not because the ship is great, but because I can actually aim with it and I can actually sit in positions that are like promising to all BBs. It doesn't matter which BB I play, I will always get around 100 something K. But Montana is just making it very hard to achieve these kind of results. And you will suffer greatly when you have to deal with a lot of HE spam, a lot of kiting ships on longer distances. Because this ship does not like to play on long distances, it's just horrible, not gonna lie. The arcs are terrible, it takes a long time until you manage to land your shells on anything there. It's just not viable. It really is not viable. I don't know, I think that Stalin is gonna just turn out kiting here. Let's see what we get here. Alright, there's a Gdansk there, bro. Okay, there's no way our Shimmer is gonna get that cap. There's literally no way. Not gonna happen. A 4, bro. What the fuck is a 4, bro? What kind of caliber do you get? 406ers, man. A fellow 406mm Enjoyer. Bro. That ship is fast, not gonna lie. That ship is hilariously fast. It slowed down. Unluck was we're not gonna hit our shell. EDs, what it is, bro. And now everyone is gonna sit and kite and pep at each other. Great concept, not gonna lie. Great concept indeed. But the only issue is all the ships on the enemy sides, beside maybe the Ohio, have actually good arcs. And I'm just the only one here with a fucking retarded Montana that is gonna suffer greatly because my arcs Aki got trash compared. And I mean, even if we compare it to Ohio, at least Ohio gets the overmatch, right? So we can actually do something here. I mean, I predict him to reverse, but let's see if that's gonna happen or not. Like right now, he's just standing there. It's a bit sus. I'm not sure why the Gdansk didn't just get the C-cap. It's pretty free for him, but I mean, I'm not gonna be the one judging that one. Oh. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Utrecht. Nah, bro. Really just, nah. I'm not feeling that one. I'm really not feeling that one, not gonna lie. The only good part about it is he's gonna perma-proc our skill that allows us to get our consumables back faster, so that's cool. That's always cool. Alright, bro. There we go. There comes the next HE spam. GG's, man. GG's, bro. Oh my god, man. I hate it. I just hate it. I mean, at least we have overmatch on this dude, right? The only issue really is we first have to actually... Oh, there's a double fire. Interesting. Let's repair that one, not gonna lie. I'm not really feeling that one. Let's turn into a kite here. Oh yeah, well, completely missed that one. We can try to get back into the middle maybe here. I don't know, do something like that. Whereas there's not really a point of us pushing this flank. There's a Gdansk perma spotting us, there are 3 BBs humping us. Smolensk potentially and an Utrecht. I don't think it's viable to push into this. So what we do here is turn back into the middle, basically blocking them off. We have the A-cap, so I mean, in theory, they would need to do something. They got the C-cap now, but they're still like 160 points behind because they lost 2 ships on the other cap. But I don't know, man. It does not seem like they're very interested in doing anything here. Does not really seem like that. And we are missing because we are fucking retard. GG's. GG's, bro. I can't, bro. It's so boring. This map is so boring to fucking play, man. You can't push in because there are no islands. And there are a gazillion ships just spamming HE out of spawn. Like, bro, that concept must be studied, not gonna lie. I think he's gonna turn back in, so... we aimed a bit lower. Never mind, he's just straight lining. That's also great. Let's turn out here. Maybe we can get a good salvo into this 4 here at some point. I don't know about the plating that he gets. That's the question, bro. Does he get... I don't think I have overmatch on him, right? There's no way that he gets such little plating. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. We're just gonna kite out here for this part. Okay. Couple of ricochets. Oh, bro. And we are HE spamming. GG's. Oh, this game is so lovely, not gonna lie. It's so enjoyable to play. Especially with this Utrecht sitting in my asshole while nothing is spotted on this, because our DD abandoned us. That's really, really, really rewarding. Right, we got a fire there. That's something. Yeah, it's just perma-kiting, man. It's so annoying. But I mean, he's perma-procking our heals, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Ah, there's the Utrecht. Yeah, well, we're just gonna permakites. It is what it is, man. The game, or this map, is just concepted around permakiting on the seaside. There's nothing we can really do besides that. We can just tap on these BBs with HE. Do no damage, because our dispersion trolls us. Holy shit, man. I could literally explode right now. How the fuck are we not doing no damage to this 4 in our fucking forehead? It's absurd, not gonna lie. It's pretty absurd. Yeah, he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. Oh, never mind. Not dead yet, I suppose. No, he is. Terrible, man. This game is so dog shit to play. Holy shit, man. I was once supposed to do damage in this day and economy. At least now we can re-push it. Oh, we got a fire, boys. Crazy. He's just showing broadside to die extra fast, so we get 0 damage. GG's. That's great. Maybe we get the front fire as well. Just gotta believe. Well, we believed and we got betrayed here. Alright, the next fucking squadron. We don't get that. We don't get that, obviously. Imagine us actually getting a sit here. On this ship. How crazy would that be? But nah, bro. We're just getting perma-humped by his planes. Cool, cool, cool. I know it's just going unspotted, bro. Nah, you can't be that much of a griefer, bro. Like, what the fuck is they... What are they doing? That's... No way. No fucking way. No, he just wants to drop me unspotted, or what is this idea here? Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. At least we got something on that Petra there. Yeah, that's, I guess that's his entire game plan, bro. It's not like the game is over, Utrecht. Man, keep dropping me, bro. Maybe I get fucking AA expert or something. Incredible. I think we missed that one. This is too fast. Oh, never mind. At least we got 2 full pens there. Well, Utrecht, bro. Do we want to shoot? Oh, he opened up again. Holy, that I can see that moment. Incredible. Oh my god, I got jebaited completely, bro. I thought he's gonna turn to the left now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Cool, cool, cool. There comes the next drop, bro. Bro, I could literally spit that man in the face, bro. It's so annoying to fucking play against Utrecht in a Montana, you can't imagine, man. And that fuckhead also gets a speed boost. I can't, man, I can't. Oh, wow. GG's, good job to you, bro. Good job. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible performance. Incredible performance. Well, this game was actually even less enjoyable than the last one. I can't even. Incredible, bro. I had a good map design on this point. Oh, Hurricane Clan, by the way. GG's. Third in the team still. Even though we did nothing, bro, we were just perma-kiting here. At least we were fucking getting farmed by everyone. Again, getting Fireproof and Dreadnought. Yeah, well, can't change that one. This is Montana for you, basically. A mediocre ship in World of Warships. And something I wouldn't really recommend getting. I mean, if you have all the ships and you want to grind for something, then get Montana, sure. But otherwise, this ship is just kind of mediocre. Well, that's gonna be it from my side. Wish you guys a nice time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.